Goody. Welcome to another episode of Two Ways to Say It. I'm your boy KC, the one y'all what came to see. Cause y'all ain't come to see her. Y'all can tell her. Y'all did not come to see her. Y'all came to see me.
Oh,
Tell her. But yeah,
are you finished or are you done? Cause
just get
like
started.
you're just
Yeah,
talking or
just get
whatever. But
started. Yeah.
anyway, hello everybody. I am Ashley Renee. Don't listen to what he's saying because we all know y'all came to see moi. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
Pisces season and he acting up.
I
So
said that too.
he got on here brown, he woodsy. Just let them have it, okay? My song of the day or the week is 16 Carriages by Beyonce. Am I a country girl fan? No. Is this giving me country vibes? Not really. But I think the carriages part is giving me country
Hmm.
vibes. But
Right, right.
songs overall, not really, but I love it. So yes. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my
Hello.
dreams away.
Hello.
There you go. Hey, hey,
My song of the day gonna be something about new beginnings. So unspoken writers that move well. They trying to sue me because I'm getting paper. I dropped out of school and get no education. My mama, she happy because I finally made it. And that's little baby
hey.
intro because this right here the intro to my new life. You feel me? So that's
I
what it is.
see. It's
About
a
new
whole different
beginning.
setup. It seems like
Yes,
you're in the
y'all.
utility closet.
I'm gonna give you that.
Wow, y'all, my friend gone. Me and you, us never part. My key, da da. He don't know nothing about that, y'all. So
Yeah, tell stop playing with me.
he want to be a millennial so bad. You don't even have to be a
Stop
millennial to
playing.
know that. But go
Stop letting
ahead,
me
you
color
got it.
purple. It's not that serious. And not the
That's
color
because I
purple with your
told
eyes.
you. It's because I told
Not
you. Wait.
and anyway, so let's talk about the first thing that's happening right now. If you were
Okay.
AT&T, Verizon, I think they said T-Mobile too, you realize we don't have no service. And everybody's phone is
Mhm.
saying SOS. So that made me think, what if every day the only way we communicate with people is over Wi-Fi? Like, do you feel like we'll be okay? I mean, you can't talk to nobody when you leave the house. If you got an emergency outside or somewhere, you messed up. What will you do? What would we do?
I mean, we've lived through these times. So for anyone who lived through these times,
Hmm.
it shouldn't be a hard adjustment. Not saying it
Right.
won't be easy, but I don't think it'll
Hmm.
be as hard. So again, we grew up in these times where cell phones and stuff wasn't around. You get caught up on side the road or something, you just gotta wait until somebody flags somebody down or something.
Yeah, they
So
said people could die 911 or nothing. Like they said, they just people just laid out. They just gonna be laid out
pretty
for a minute.
much it wasn't no talking on the phone and stuff through the
Hmm.
grocery store. You just had to have that social anxiety. It's just what it is. So
Yeah.
I don't know. If anything, it may be better, but
Mm.
that's just me now.
Yeah, and that's why I say like my mama. Of course, I noticed my mama and auntie and grandma not reporting on it. So they could, like you said, like it was a time when it was never but house phones. So it kind of feel like when I guess when I was younger, and the only way I could talk to my friends stuff was a house phone. I ain't had no cell phone, so it's kind of like
Hmm.
it's kind of the same thing. And I wonder when you think about it too, does it make you enjoy outside more? Where it's not like you stuck in your phones. You literally had to get out there and actually maybe talk to somebody or actually have to do stuff outside because your phone not there to for you to rely on. Like you said, you just if you got social anxiety, you kind of got to fight through it in a way.
Right.
Just let me know what y'all think. But anyway, yeah. So get that together, AT&T, because y'all should
Especially
be
to
the
the
night.
loyal customers.
Thank
Because I'm
you,
a loyal
whoever,
customer.
and me too, who been with you for years. Well, yeah, I've been with you for years.
Yeah,
You know
my
what I'm
mama
saying?
been with y'all for years.
Yeah, my mom, that's what I was saying. So I'm right with her, but fixed it. And y'all should be the now you know better today. But we got something more serious to talk about. So anyway, on today's episode of
Now you know better.
we discussed it, y'all. So as brought this to my attention, And it is a woman. I don't even remember what state she was from. I kind of went over it. Was it
Tennessee.
Tennessee? Oh, I don't know who stayed in
Mm,
Tennessee. Yeah, that crazy. Don't go stay in
uh,
Tennessee.
pretty much.
Um, but a lady had her 5-year old daughter performing Brazilian wax on adults, so women. Um, and it's just like, where do you even start with it? Like to me, it's sick. And I wonder. I'm gonna talk about it anyway, but I wonder the culture. I don't know what did they say the race?
Black.
Oh, never mind. So we really finna get into it. That's even worse. And not to make an excuse, but in some of them cultures, they be doing stuff that we don't understand. They do all that and putting stuff in their head. But in our culture, you know better. Stop playing. So, what do you think about this? What do you want to start with this? It's so bad. Where do you want to start with this?
Okay, of course, I'm starting off with the parent. I think she
Mm-hmm.
said something about, because I remember seeing her post, well, not, people reposting it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was more so this like breaking generational curses and handing down LLCs and all that little crazy stuff. Because I
Lord.
told you something about our culture when we see one thing and we stick with it and we make it something else.
Mm-hmm.
Generational curses is so much more than just handing down land to your child and businesses and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start in the home first and some of these weird cycles that's
Thank you.
going on. When you handing down businesses and stuff like that, yes, you can hand your kids down business. Nothing wrong with it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But once you show your kids those steps it takes to keep a business. Yeah, you
There
can
you
hand
go.
me an LLC, but if I don't know how to run no business, then
What's the point of it? Mm-hmm.
so it's more than just the physical part, right? Like you said, she going in, oh, this is how you do the Brazilian wax. At 5 for one, again, this girl don't know what's going on. Again, she don't
Thank
even
you.
know how to probably even bathe herself. I said
Mm-hmm.
bathe. Y'all
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, bathe. Bathe herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're teaching a 5-year-old. And then two, you have her in the most vulnerable area
Mm-hmm.
of the woman. That is not only stupid, it's just nasty. And
Yeah.
not saying that the clients were nasty or anything. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like I just don't even have any words for it. But moving on, the clients. You again, people keep saying like you're arresting the mother. Why y'all ain't arresting some of these clients? Because
Who's sipping?
you
Mm-hmm.
think I'm finna go get a Brazilian wax and you telling
Uh-huh.
me, oh, my 5-year-old daughter, for one, she's not even finna be in there. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And two, you think she finna put her little dirty hands on me? I don't care how many times she watched it. I don't care how
She
many
is
gloves she got
fire.
on. And she just not finna see me. I barely want you to see me. I barely want my doctor to see me.
Mm-hmm.
And you think I'm gonna let a 5-year-old look at me down there? Are you crazy? Are you sick? Are y'all sick? You're sick. That's what it
They
is.
are.
You're
They're
sick.
sick. That's what it is.
Just track down everybody in the rest. Sorry.
Like,
I said it. Fighting.
your mother posted this. So this first, that's the problem right here. That let you know too. We don't know how much sick stuff going on in the world because unless somebody posted, we know nothing about it. So this is probably
Right.
good, and not even the only parent who okay with this. But at the same time, who in what mind, if you already doing something weird anyway, why I'm gonna post my child out there like that? That's yeah, I don't even see what you thought that was okay to even get a camera out. You know what I'm saying? It just but people sick in the world. So I'm gonna just yeah, that's the
Trying to
explanation for it.
prove something, but go
Trying to
ahead,
prove because
sorry.
what are you doing? I get that what I said that people having children to this a trophy to them. If I show them that I myself got my child doing this makes me look better as a parent. So like if I show
No, you
them,
can't say that. You
I
can't
ain't say
say
it, I
that.
got no
You,
children.
you got
I
no
don't know
kids.
for real. But from the like you say, we speak from the child standpoint. What did you have? What did you have me for? What did you have me for? So you can
Pretty
post me everywhere
much.
to say you gave me an LLC, a business. Can I just be a child? That's the part I hate anyway.
Exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
more of anything. It's one thing if she was showing her 18, kind of pushing it, but I can see if somebody a child coming of age, somebody coming of age, 18, 20s, you trying to show them something that type of business, okay. Okay, that's still, I don't know if I want to show
Hmm.
my child it, but I understand what you're doing. Like, so you're trying to get, that's gonna be her job, I guess. But it's
Right.
5 year old. Why are you even tucking a part of her childhood away to show her this? What? Trust
Hmm.
me, nothing you show her now. This probably ain't what she's gonna be doing when she get older. Nothing you showing her now is gonna stick around that long anyway, unless you literally got her in there doing it every day because she's a child. That child cannot comprehend what you're showing her. It's just a picture, so you just take the picture and you feel like because you put it on Facebook now, everybody can look at you like you got your child putting own a business or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that 5
Right.
year old still don't know what she's doing. No matter how many times you put her in front of that wax and them little popsicle sticks, or whatever they use, and them women, that child does not understand what she's doing. Like you said, that child probably don't even
Exactly.
understand the part that she got to be up there messing with somebody else. But that is weird. Like, and I feel like as a parent, you should know that.
How would this have been portrayed if that was a man on the table and she was giving a man a Brazilian wax? Because men get Brazilian wax
Mm-hmm.
too, right? So,
That's mm-hmm.
because
Oh,
my thing is, would something would have been said if this wasn't posted online? Like, would she have been arrested? Because
no.
I think that's
Mm-hmm.
how she ended up getting arrested because it was
Mm-hmm.
posted on social media. So let's just say she didn't post anything. Would somebody have reported her?
Mm-hmm. No. And like you said, if it was a man, now that's why I say it's this what is it, double standard where it's like you say, we talk about it all the time where it's certain stuff that women can get away with. Like when
Hmm.
women do stuff, it's kind of like, oh, that's a woman, so she don't mean no harm. Her intention good because that's a woman. Who told y'all that? It's some sick women out here too.
Exactly.
It's women who've
Very
been arrested
clearly
for messing with
see.
little children too. And I think because
Yes.
that, like, those teachers, like, I hate, if you notice a lot of the time when them teachers, like, I told you, well, I ain't gonna expose my high school, but I told you what cases where men have been in trouble for stuff like that. Where there's somebody
Hmm.
underage or whatever. But when it's a woman, when it's like this woman and she messes with underage child, people can laugh at it. Or like this, oh, it's so funny. Oh, she was just, yeah, yeah, he had
Yep.
her all twisted in love. How you even talk about it like it's a joke? That's still the same thing because this is double standard. If because a woman is supposed to be like this fragile, which is most women do act like women, but some of them
Hmm.
are sick, just like the men. Like, do not put it past them. So that's why I said, how do we know that this 5 year old wasn't doing this to a woman that had sick, sick thoughts? Because why even put your child in that type of
Exactly.
danger? You don't know what these adults, they just come in to get a job done, and they tell you their life story. You know nothing about it. So if something would happen, it would have been on you, and you would have put her
Hmm.
in that way of danger. But like you said, yeah, if it was a man, it would have been a different story. People would have been mad about it. That means she's
Because
literally
it
finna grow up.
benefits them.
Yes,
It
that's what I said.
you trying to prove to the world that you handing down businesses and LLCs or
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, like this stupid, like somebody said something about generational curses and some.
Who's
The one thing is we always stick something with money or how
yes.
something looks
Mm-hmm.
when we have a big mental health issue in our community, but don't nobody want to take the time out to fix it. That
Mm-hmm.
same energy that y'all putting into handing out LLCs, make sure they get this land when I die and all this because they stole our land. Put that same energy and try to figure out what's going on with them. If
Mm-hmm.
something is going on, not saying like
Yeah.
everything is going
Right.
on with a child, but
Mm-hmm.
just take time out and spend time with your kids and stuff like that. Figure out what they like. That's why I can never understand you're putting your attention on the wrong thing. That business gonna always be there if you keep it
Thank you.
running. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
At
Mm-hmm.
5 year old, let me not speak for the parents. I'm sorry, but as
Because
a
yeah.
kid at 5 year old, I don't care nothing about no business. Be
And
for
and no matter how
real.
and no matter how much you say it to me, I'm not gonna comprehend it. I don't know what this is.
Exactly.
I'm not fully developed to understand what a business even is. Or money, but half of the time I'm sure even know what money is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
That's what
like
I'm saying. And stop doing it for the likes of people who don't care nothing about you, nothing about your child. Don't care if that child is handing down all these LLCs. Nobody cares. Oh,
thank you. My last little mark on it. Let your children be children. Trust
please.
me, you can wait till they get 18, even 17 sometimes, 18
Mm-hmm.
and above to get them business stuff. And I promise you, it's gonna help them in their adult life. Tell them at 5, you're not doing anything. Okay, there's nothing that child can do. They're not legal to
Nothing.
do anything. You're literally just gonna be recording them. They don't know what you're talking about. So all I say is this, and every time I say it, let your children be children because your childhood is so important to how you act when you get older. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel like you're missing something. So you really miss your child love. So just let the children be children.
Like one time she was like, "Show me how to do this." I'm showing her how to do
Yeah.
it, but I'm not gonna have my client come in and just be like, "Yeah, yeah." She just want to do one braid in here. I'm just trying to show her,
No.
like, no, you can practice in my
No.
head.
Thank you.
You
But you
can
ain't gonna play with
practice
nobody
in
house.
your grandma
Mm-hmm.
head if she wants to, but we not finna play around when it comes to the business part. So I personally don't care for it. Um,
Keep it children in
but
the
who am
child's
I?
place.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
putting them in
Now
adult business.
that's a yes. So my thing is not saying it's something wrong if y'all want the kids and stuff in y'all head. If you don't mind, ain't nothing wrong there. I don't care. But to me, sometimes they can be like, "What? Okay, what we
Well,
doing?" Like,
I've been on social media, so I don't know if people on Facebook talk about it, but I know people have been talking about it because people love to see people beef and fight, and most of the time, the people around are the ones who keeping it going. That's who got to put this in front of this person, so this person know this person mad at so they wanted to keep going. So of course, the most recent one will be Ice Spice and Mulatto. Of course, they've been going back and forth, and there's been kind of I would say they've been real subtle with it in a way. It been direct but subtle. Like you could guess what they talk about, but it ain't like what I'm saying. So
yeah,
I know it started with the most recent was started where I think Lotto was doing a preview to the song she just put out, and she had Ice Spice in the background. Then Ice Spice went on to say she don't know why she had her in the background. So then after that preview, that's when Ice Spice dropped her song "Fart," which we love it. But
yeah.
so they've been going back and forth. It ain't been like that direct kind of names out. But and I think the biggest thing to me is, which I don't like with people is like we turn it into instead of it being like rap beef, it's always, oh, she better quit playing with her because she and all that. I was like, because my whole thing is when did I never looked at Lotto as like this. Apparently she's a street fighter or hell or she straight, you know what I'm saying? Like she's straight from the hood and stuff. And I don't think she ever gave that vibe. Yeah, I think it's something with the women in rap today where they just literally like to cosplay with the I'm hood, like I'm a dude, that type of
Mm-hmm.
this. And of course it's some with us, where the communities where that's what they favor. Like they love that's what it's like that's the only relatable thing to them. If ain't nobody saying I'm about to fight, do this, or the girl ain't talking like that, then they ain't really hitting with it. Because the day she say all that, then
Right.
she hard. And that's on the other end of Ice Spice. You have somebody who girly and kind of don't rap about that stuff. Now it's we don't like her or something like that. Or we gotta hate on her because she's not doing the yeah, I will fight you and do all you know what I'm saying? It just I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. So what you think? Like what's up with people's train of thoughts? I don't get it.
I don't know. I always think the beef starts from the fans. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
they always kind of create it. Now, Lotto definitely don't never gave me that vibe of
No.
Mimi in the streets, all this little stuff. So
No.
I don't even know
No.
why she even try to pretend to be that way. Because
Mm-hmm.
remember, we know what really happened. But
I don't know.
anyway, and nothing against Lotto. I mean, she
Yeah.
have. Do
She's
I
a good
listen to
yeah.
some of her songs? I do.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think she's a good rapper? I do. But again, in our community, she can act like that, and she
Mm-hmm.
get a pass. And we all know why. I didn't even care for her going to New York because my thing is
Yeah.
to what are you trying to prove? So let's just say something like this ended not
That.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you up there? You trying to put on for Ice Spice? Ice Spice is not about to fight you, and you know
Yeah.
that. And I
And
hate
yes,
people who
that's who
act
they
like
could.
this. Stop. You try to be the bully, and we all know people
Mm-hmm.
like this, where you putting on for everybody like you the big bad bully, all this,
Yeah.
but you're picking people that you know.
No.
Not saying Ice Spice won't fight you because she probably will, but she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want to fight you.
And never gave that back.
Not at one point she gave me that vibe. So let's just say she was in New York. And my thing is you
Mm-hmm.
probably knew she went there.
Yeah.
Um
That's what they usually do.
like you everything is so calculated, like, oh, she's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be at the Grammys that night. So let's pull
So
up
let me.
then so
Mm-hmm.
we can make it seem like it. But of course you already know people finna find something like, oh, Ice is at the Grammys.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why you I'm looking at it like why you ain't at the Grammys? But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
okay, whatever. So again, on Ice Spice end, I do like the fact that she just not, saying
Yeah.
anything back about it, all this little fighting stuff. I think she said in one of her songs, she was like, I don't do
I
fighting
don't
in the
like fight.
song.
Yeah. That's yeah.
So it is what it is. Now, granted, can you be, yeah, like you said, just keep it rap be
Yes.
strictly.
They can't do
Now,
that.
I'm also for like, don't be talking all this shit either if you ain't gonna
And if you
pull up
can't,
either.
just like that. Mm-hmm.
But I also understand that they're rappers. Now,
Yes.
non-rapping people, you can't be talking all this shit, and then when somebody
Mm-hmm.
pull up, you don't want to fight
You
type thing. But
scared.
just strictly rap wise, just keep it rap. Like,
Mm-hmm.
stop trying to put on like you pulling up and all this because you're
Yeah.
not going to do
Like I
nothing.
said, like she's a,
I
like
like
both of them
Spice
girls.
more. Sorry.
Yeah. And you know
But
the
I do
reason.
think this Lotto is rapping wise, like yes, we know she's lyrically better,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
Song
I do. I'm
wise,
sorry. I just
yeah.
like I
See,
sorry.
that's why I said it's that song wise. I'm always go with Ice because well, we kind of like her anyway. But I can be realistic.
Hmm.
Rapper wise, we know like we talk about all the time. It's very simple. It's very kind of one, two, but it's her thing. And I don't think she's coming
Hmm.
off like I'm the best lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Right.
that's what's working for her. And it's crazy. I feel like people do that for other people. Well, if somebody do something, it always depends with people like who they defend, who they don't. So say if somebody else who they really like came out and did this little one, two, no, but that's just how they rap. You know what I'm saying? They'll do that. But it's like when they see when it's somebody who they really gotta hate on, it's always okay, no, that's trash, or we don't like that.
Hmm.
Or I just be like, you'd have heard the girl song before, you know she's not going past it. And you know it ain't that bad. You know you
Hmm.
can dance to it. You know it ain't that bad. But it's like this, they gonna hang on to that because it's one, two. I'm pretty sure Ice Spice knows one, two. I'm pretty sure she know that.
Pretty much,
She,
it's real TikToky. I call it like TikTok songs.
it
Like it
is.
just, it's literally for the moment. Like,
It is. And I think she knows. It's just
hmm
fun little, like it's like that play around
and it's
music.
working.
It's,
She is rapping for the times. Like she's
mm-hmm.
literally in it. Like she's rapping what fits now.
Yeah, many people watch Love Is Blind, but it's season 6 or 7. They do it so fast. I don't know.
Six. Let me see.
Six,
Six.
season
I got to
six.
pause on the TV, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, season 6. And it's a lot going on this season. You know, we always talk about it. So we're gonna give y'all a full rundown on a later episode, but today we're gonna
Mm.
bring y'all one thing that we at least want people to pay attention to, or this is what we are kind of holding on to while we're watching. But you know, everybody knows the one who says she looks like Megan Fox. Okay, so I had to like check myself. I'm not when I was looking at it because I don't know why she would lie like that. Because if this, that's why I said with this thing, people can't be mad at people talking about it because it's a show where you literally, it's kind of, they say it's not based on your looks, but the looks are the closing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it seals it. So like you can have this
Hmm.
great conversation with people, but that big reveal at the end is what literally like, okay, I really like you. Because technically
Yes.
I can be like, I can like your conversation, but you gotta like everything. I don't care what people say, that's just the truth. You see somebody you don't like physically, you can just keep them as a friend. I'm being honest. Um, so when she was lying and doing stuff, I actually when I had looked at some of the episodes, I was like, wow, this girl really walking around thinking she's like Megan Fox. Like this is no joke. This for real. She walked in that room and she was like she got that little I'm that one type walk with her. I was like, this girl
Hmm.
really think she is Megan. Like somebody really told her. This is it is so funny to me. And then when you look at her, like even her close up, the fur, she looked nothing like her. I'm sorry, like not that Megan Fox is the best looking person in the world. We got to be realistic. She do not look like her. Just say you look like you could have said your eyes got something like her. Not I look like her because it gave like a false. I don't
Well,
know.
she
Like
did say this. She said it's because of the blue eyes and the
okay,
dark
well yes,
hair.
okay,
But it whenever you eventually catch up, her friends gonna meet him, and they said the same thing too. That was like, I guess that was her way of trying to confirm to make it seem like she one line that somebody said that, and that was like, who you said that I look like or something, and then they said somebody else, and then I was like, it was something, and then she was like, oh yeah, Meg Fox or something like that. So.
uh, okay. Well, people, stop lying to your friends. But no. And then the part I did like though, which is funny. I'm sorry. I don't feel like the dude who they were fighting over really even was worth that. I mean, his like personality, I get he get that player vibes. I get why y'all was doing it because usually those dudes are the ones who have many people, you know, fighting over them.
Yeah.
But this night, you would think it was somebody else who they was doing this to. Why you kind of see the disappointment a little bit. You can kind of see what he was like. Is this, he like, this ain't her, right? He was kind of like, it wasn't no, oh, I got Megan Fox. It was kind of
Right.
like, okay, well, I gotta get to like this person. So that's my one thing. And all I take from it is if you don't first, like you said, friends stop lying to people because you see they go with it, they take it with them. And second, when it comes to that, I feel like that was the point of it not being. She shouldn't even say who she looked like. She should just let him, just like whatever he like when she come out. Don't be telling. I
Yeah.
said, what is the point of going on here if I'm gonna be telling you what I look like? Like that's the point of not us
Exactly.
us not caring. So I think that's what her biggest mistake was. So I don't know if they're gonna end up. I ain't got that far, but if they gonna end up together, he really did like her. But if not, that's what it was. He just could not get past the the lie or exaggeration. I'm gonna say exaggeration, not lie. The exaggeration. So that's my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me say
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I just say black and white because interracial could be
So,
Mexican and
yeah.
white and all that,
Mm-hmm.
So the black and white couple. So with them, it I like them together. But from what I see, it the color thing is the issue, and not saying like either one of them are racist, not like in this racist
Mm-hmm.
way, but I think again on the outside world there could be a lot of pressure, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now I just feel like they're taking every little thing and not wanting it to work because of the race. And I really like them. She is naturally a pretty girl
Yeah.
without the makeup. She don't have makeup on as much as like
Mm-hmm.
the other girls
Mm-hmm.
too. Or that much anyway. But it's like I like them together. I like them together. I feel like they perfect on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something, and I think it's the color that's keeping them split.
Right.
I really
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's truly what it is. And he's very you cold. Can tell when somebody is just like really forcing it, like not
Mm-hmm.
wanting it to work versus just letting it work. He is not letting it work.
Letting it work. Mm-hmm.
And I
And I
can
don't know what it
tell.
is, but like you said,
And
we
I
know what it is.
yeah, I feel like that's truly what it is. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he said on this just not working. And that's just
Mm-hmm.
how I feel. I think he like her and all that, but I
Him.
don't know if his
Mm-hmm.
people in his family too, because I know he
That's
brought
probably
up
what
his
it is.
friends and stuff too, where I would really, but yeah,
Yeah. So if you're not watching Love is Blind season 6, watch it. It's actually good this
please
time.
watch it.
Well,
It
it
is.
don't be bad the other time, but I like this one better than a lot of the other. It's
Yeah, they not as desperate.
yes, yeah, except that one when we'll talk about next time. But anyway,
And yeah, and I actually like her. I'm gonna call her Capricorn because I remember she saying that she's a Capricorn, but a lot of people don't like her. She did come off a little desperate, but it's something I like
I
about her.
like her
I don't know what it
straightforwardness.
is.
I don't know why I like that straightforwardness she had. Like it was
Yes.
just she was gonna say whatever, even though it like okay, I think the reason she came off to me, to be honest, to become off desperate is because she wasn't hiding anything. She literally told you,
Yeah.
I want like it wasn't no like, if he didn't want her, whatever. It was I want so you got me, you like somebody over me, she was just straightforward to it. And that's why I could tell it was probably intimidating him, but I think because she literally said whatever she thought. And she literally just let it, she wasn't scared to say nothing.
Hmm.
And that's probably what I did like about her. Like, but yeah, she was there is the desperate part, that's all.
And wait, sorry, I gotta go back to I
Mm-hmm.
cannot remember his name, but the one that's with Meg Fox. Let me be real clear. You and her on the same level because you coming out saying yes, that's not fair. That she just said that somebody said she looked like Meg Fox. She
Mm-hmm.
ain't never said she looked like Meg Fox. She just said somebody said she looked like Meg
Exactly.
Fox. Now,
Mm-hmm.
do I think the reason why she said it was to make him attractive to her? Then
Mm-hmm.
yes. Be attracted to her. Then yes. But at the same time, it's like you can't be picky, man. You got this buzz cut, like I call it that military cut. It's I don't like it.
Yeah,
Like, am
double
I saying
standard.
you're ugly dude?
Double
I'm
standard.
not saying
Mm-hmm.
that. But at the same time, like you really can't be picking my boy because The other homegirl, Capricorn, is way out of your league.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a double standard.
So,
Women gotta
but
be beautiful and men could be whatever. Like
yeah,
y'all like women can be the trophy and men can just look. They can
and
talk
the
even no matter how they look. Mm-hmm.
yes, and she just said like she had pretty much fell in love with his voice. I'll let you watch the rest of like his
Okay.
voice and stuff, but at the same time, she's still pretty much in love with him. And I'm like, girl, please don't go back there because you could do way better. And I know Love is
Mm-hmm.
Blind is not by the looks, but I think it's because he made that comment about
Yeah.
like, or he just, like seemed like you can be picky, you can't be picky. Like
Mm-hmm.
you
Can't.
literally on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
Yep.
literally
Right there
look
together.
wise, y'all perfect.
Yeah.
Okay?
But like you said, that's
He
that.
not
Well, like I said,
ugly and he not
mm-hmm.
ugly. It's just
Double standard. You know what? Like we see every day, people don't know. People don't know how they look. People don't know. They talk down to how they look. They don't know.
gotta play in your league and they go for me too. So don't come for me now because I try to play in my league. I ain't saying I'm the best looking, but I'm damn sure I ain't the worst looking, okay?
You eating them up. Anyway. Anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you
Thank
know what?
you. Don't
Okay.
have folks in the comment coming for me because
Because I ain't allowed to.
they
I'm
don't want
actually do. I
that.
ain't allowed
Oh, I like this.
to. We're gonna leave y'all with something to sleep on. And mine is gonna be because I just did all this moving and this big transition, and I've had a lot of
Oh.
support. Is keep the people who literally support you so close to you, because in anything you do, yeah, we are independent. You can do stuff by yourself or whatever. But when you realize how important a support system is and how far it gets you, you'll realize, like, really appreciate the people around you. So everybody literally who in my life now up to this point has literally supported me in this. And I can just say, yeah, keep the people who support you close. And I think, and another thing what people do is I see people do it all the time, worry about the people who don't. If you focus on the
Mm-hmm.
people that support you, you would never see the people that don't. So there, I don't even focus on that. I don't even never think about people who what I'm saying? I don't even think about that because I focus on people that support me. And I just want to thank everybody that support me in all my big moves. So that's all I got. Choose sleep on. Yes.
Oh wow. And I feel like that message was for me. So I'll take that. And I like that message and I 100% agree. Like continue to support people who support you too.
Mm-hmm. For
Um,
sure.
and it's nothing like a good support system. It
Never.
really is nothing like it.
No.
Um, I guess my closing remark is just going back to the woman and the whole business thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's again work on mental health. Let's stop worrying about this generational curses when it comes to just money. Yes, you can continue to save money for your kids' education
Mm-hmm.
or if they want a business and not go to school, you can do that, but also let children be children.
Mm-hmm.
Um, talk with them, hang around them, do more with them, understand what's going on in their lives. Let them talk to you.
Yes.
Listen, just be a good listening ear. Just be the parent that you needed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's really what it is. Just be a parent that you needed. Be the parent that you need. Not saying that your parents was the worst thing ever, but I think we all know it's something that we wish our parents would have done,
Right.
at least emotionally, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just start there. And stop all this handing down businesses and
Weird.
just to look
Does look
good for
good.
other people who
Yes.
don't care.
At all, bro. People don't think about your
So
Facebook post 2 minutes after you post it. I promise you, they do not care. No matter how many
do
like, they
not
can like that
care.
and not even remember what they just like. Please realize nobody care about
Exactly.
that. Nobody care. Nobody
So
care.
yeah. So that's my remark. Let's work on mental health in our families. And that's a generational curse. Understand that is a generational curse. I
And
can't
it's
there's
simple.
no curse.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start there. Then we'll worry about business later.
Exactly.
You should have your children financially anyway.
There you go.
So
Thank y'all for watching another episode. Thank you for the continuous watchers as always. Like,
yeah.
comment, share, subscribe, do what you do. We really appreciate it. Join the conversation in the comments. Tell us what you think. We're entering into a new era. We're coming hard. But oh yeah.
Mhm.
So like always, adios. See y'all on the next